Good morning, my fellow nerdy travelers. It's day 4 aboard the mighty MSC SEAVIEW, and we just docked in Spezia, Italy. Gateway to Leaning Towers, marble magic, and way too many gelato flavors to handle responsibly. Today we're heading on a guided quest, a proper adventure party, to the legendary city of Pisa. Expect epic architecture, suspiciously tilting towers, and enough holding up the tower photos to crash your camera roll. The Plaza of Miracles awaits, and I bet you I'm ready to geek out over the history, the design, and maybe even the physics of how the thing's still standing. So grab your travel potions, aka coffee, equip your sunnies, and let's roll out for another epic day of exploration. Let's go find some miracles in Pisa. Alright, we just hopped off the bus and we are making our way through the streets of Pisa towards the famous Plaza of Miracles. First impressions: charming chaos, the roads are lined with souvenir stalls selling everything from tiny leaning towers to, I kid you not, leaning mugs. You can definitely tell that this city knows its brand. Now, quick bit of traveler wisdom from your friendly neighborhood nerd. Keep an eye on your bags. Pisa is lovely, but like any popular tourist hotspots, it's also a prime territory for the legendary bands of pickpocketing ladies. They move faster than a Wi-Fi drop on a cruise ship, so zip those pockets and keep your backpacks in front. As you walk, notice how the old city hums with layers of history, medieval walls, Italian chatter echoing off the stone alleys, and the smell of espresso drifting from every cafe. It's like stepping through a real-life history textbook, but with better snacks. And just ahead, through that archway, there it is, the Piazza del Miracoli, glowing in the sunlight. Time to see if that tower really leans as much as the photos say. We officially made it to Pisa. And yes, the rumors are true. The tower really does lean, like defying all known laws of physics level of lean. We're stepping into the Piazza del Miracoli, the Plaza of Miracles, and it's honestly hard to decide where to look first. Between the marble cathedrals, the Baptistery, and the gravity challenge tower, it feels like walking straight into a Renaissance painting, but with a few thousand selfie sticks. Our guide's telling us all about the history, how the tower started tilting almost immediately after construction began in 1173. Imagine spending centuries trying to fix your homework and it just keeps getting worse. But that tilt turned out to be Pisa's greatest superpower. It's the ultimate example of turning a mistake into a masterpiece. So let's wander, geek out over the architecture, and yes, take that obligatory hold up the tower photo. Do not pretend you wouldn't. Welcome to Pisa, where history leans, but never falls.
So we have returned from Pisa. Now we are quickly making our way out of the harbor here in La Spezia and making our way to Civitavecchia, which is the Rome airport, the Rome port. So tomorrow it will be Rome. Let me, while we sail away here, stand here like this. So the trip to Pisa was a little funny. I found it takes an hour to get there, and then it's a 2.5 hour, nearly 3 hours walking tour and some free time, and it's only this miracle place, this 4 buildings that you have seen, and it's amazing place. It looks super, but for me personally, I'm happy that I only did this as a one day excursion trip. So if you would ever want to go to Pisa, please remember that the buildings are only that. So the entrance, which we probably haven't shown you, is 20 euros to go up in the Crooked Tower, and it's a 20-minute trip. You go up a lot of steps and you can walk out, and then it's free to go into the church, but then you have a time slot, and the 8 euros to go into the Baptistery, where they baptize children. If you go in there, that costs 8 euros, and then you get a free pass to the church as well, free without time slot. So there you can just go in. So I would actually recommend to buy the 8 euro ticket and then go in the Baptistery and hear the sound going off, and then after that take the church. We didn't go in, but yeah, I think you should.
Just like that, the day is over. Tomorrow, get ready, because we are off to Civitavecchia or Rome. Ancient street, iconic ruins, and more pasta than any sane person could eat. It's going to be another day of full adventure, quirks, and of course, nerdy commentary. So until then, stay curious, stay adventurous, and never forget to lean just a little, just like Pisa.